So we're back, and let's go do our thing. Well, it has to be done, but whatever it takes.
I can't believe Book gave you his Kobe's.
I'm hearing you thinking
Those
about
are
staying after all.
impossible to get.
Yeah, things got a little emotional the other day, and this is where I want to be ultimately.
Great. Well, now all we gotta do is game plan.
Oh, wait. So, Mila and I, we discussed, and we think we want to avoid the press in this. Just put my head down, focus, play the best basketball that I can play, because if Othello wants to trade me, he's going to be the one that looks like a clown, not me.
Okay, yeah, that is an option, but I don't think it's our best one here, man.
All right, then, let me hear something.
Look, MP, you are a phenomenal player. I mean, you have unlimited potential, and you know I believe this, otherwise I wouldn't be here focusing all my energy on you like this. But right now, you've already got an uphill battle with the fans. And as it stands, if Othello leaks a trade rumor, you're gonna have half this city dancing in the streets.
Oh, come on, man. You don't think that's just a little too extreme right now?
Research shows that sports fans are 78% more likely to dance in celebration than any other type of fan, and that includes fans of ballroom dancing.
Thanks, Ash.
Look, I'm not saying you can't do the whole good soldier routine, but dog, to play so well that a trade is impossible without doing any maneuvering in the press, I mean, that's extremely difficult.
Impossible.
Look, why don't you just play as well as you can while trying to work the press in your favor? I mean, it's the best of both
But
worlds.
isn't doing all that behind-the-scenes stuff bad for my brand?
Exactly.
Like, Ashley, what do you think?
Okay, it's a possibility that it could hurt your image, but that is a very remote possibility, okay? No one will blame you for wanting to stay on your own team. It's when you try to force your way out that there's a problem.
You know what? What if he's not comfortable trying to get another man fired?
Right. Okay.
I guess you guys haven't heard of the golden rule.
Oh, the
Treat
golden
others as
rule,
you
the
would like to
golden
be
rule.
treated.
Okay, fine. If that's the case, then we just won't do it at all. Does
That's
that sound
not what
good?
I'm saying. I'm just
okay,
saying you
well,
must
in
not
my
believe in his
professional
talent very well if you
opinion,
want him to beg,
if you want
borrow,
to
and
control
steal to
as
stay
many
on the
variables
team.
as possible, MP, you want to stay in this city, have a family with Mila like you plan to, you'll use every weapon at your disposal.
You can try and control all the things you want with all this shenanigans and still get traded. So it's how you want to sleep at night.
So it's really up to you, man. What are you feeling? You know how you want to play this?
Okay. Now, I just want to play this thing straight through.
See,
No press, just basketball.
Okay, MP, are you sure?
This is gonna make things much more difficult for you. You understand that, right?
Maybe, but I never shy away from no challenge.
I'm proud of you.
Okay. Well, that being the case, this is what you're going to have to do to make this a viable option.
game 2, teammate.
Told you this wasn't gonna be easy. I'm not sure what you were expecting.
Like, you want to make your case on the court?
Bet.
It's going to have to be so crystal clear that any random fan on social media can see it.
You're right. Hey, this is what I wanted, man. I'm ready.
This is all gonna leak eventually, so the only thing that we can do is try to get ahead of it, all right?
Okay.
Hit those goals, then talk about them, all right? You need to be your biggest advocate right now.
And I'm talking press conferences, scrums, every opportunity you get, you need to be talking up your accomplishments.
Strong, confident.
Yeah, you can deliver the message however you want, but you need to deliver it. You are the one that can bring this team to the promised land. If not this season, then sometime real soon.
No, not real soon. We need now. All right, you need to be a championship caliber centerpiece in order for this to
Hey,
work.
that's easy, man, 'cause I already am.
That's what I'm talking about.
Already
That's
in.
the confidence we need.
Come on, man. Anything else?
Nah, that's it. Look, you want to win this war on the court, then go win it. Ain't nothing left to do now but go ball. My man.
Okay. Game 1. That's pretty easy. Not gonna finally play my game, bro. So, let's go stream. I don't know what the fuck. Okay. Let me remove the waypoint. Time to play the games. Let's have my Devin Booker drip. It's gonna be 2-5. And they'll level me up, so it's good. That's Bad Bunny.
What's up, MP? Hey, MP.
I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thing. My thing, dance. Not hitting anything. Oh no, sí, para cook me. No one in the stands. That's crazy. Ball,
Some
bro.
teams find it easier to hit the ground running when the season starts. Others, not so much. Doris, how come it takes so long for some squads to get in the so-called mid-season form?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's about the personnel. Is somebody coming off an injury? How many new additions do you have? Is the coaching staff new? Different teams have different attitudes when it comes to the early part of the schedule. But for several, this is sort of an extended preseason working things out.
Now here's Connaughton. And that one's good. Jay.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Big statement right here.
Here's Holmgren. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
My badges are going well against for me because I'm gonna change it when I'm obviously like a better player, but playing to my strengths and then
Milwaukee
putting
has
badges for
possession.
that is the
Pass to
key.
Jay. First quarter of play, a minute in.
Let's go.
Laid it in with a nice touch
Let's go,
off the
Kobe's
window.
own.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Giddey. 23 points his last outing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Giddey missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Jay. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
I'm like a
got
Giannis,
6.
but I cannot
Smart
shoot at
play
all.
by Giannis.
Or it does have
Moving the ball with a purpose leads to a great look. Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Williams. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
That's quick.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Pass to Jay. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shot from the low post is good. And looking at this Oklahoma
I'm
City
free-flowing
roster,
right now.
what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
He tries for 3. That one doesn't drop. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Defeated by Detroit in their last
try,
game.
bro.
They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than
Come
done.
on, man.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Right side, Rondo.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Jay. Goes back up. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Checked by Rondo. They set the pick. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for 2.
Watching SGA run this off.
Are you telling me I'm better, stronger?
The Bucks shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, BA, he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
They've got Derek Favors. Josh Giddey out there with Darius Baisley. And it's man in at the 2. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. And here are the Thunder now, following the score by Milwaukee. Here's Williams. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
His instincts are terrific. Williams has a nose for the ball and gets himself into great position.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to man.
Anything is a bad steal attempt, dude, in this game, bro.
It's
Tell
Giddey
me
on the
not
wing.
to spam.
Back to Baisley.
I spammed once.
Clock at 6. Here's man. The 3. No luck on that one. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jay.
I scream.
3-pointer in transition. 13 points in the game.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Outside, Williams. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
Here's Jay. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
I'm locking his ass up, dude. On 65, come on.
Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. With the floater. Here's man. And that one hits the back iron.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Portis the screen. And stolen by Williams. Outside Giddey. Pass to Williams. Here's man. Now here's Favors.
I'm doing my damn
Deep
defense.
Giddey
Don't worry about it.
gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
And the ball out of play. The Thunder will
This
have
game wants me to fail so bad.
Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, "His first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going." Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Here's Pokashevsky, covered by Connaughton. Pass to Baisley. Outside Giddey. Here's man. Poke loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez.
Put me in the next time.
City. Gilgeous-Alexander. Through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder leading by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this.
31.
We appreciate you.
Not having Drew Holiday, the other guys must step up. It's not just the point production, it's the defense.
Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
They're keeping a lid on the turnovers. I mean,
appreciate you joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Pat Connaughton is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Jay in at the 3 spot. Pass to Williams. Off target from outside.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
Back to B.
Oklahoma City trailing. And he banks in the layup. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Pass to Lopez. To the paint. Here's Jay. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Holmgren, covered by Lopez with the 10-footer. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Pass to Jay. Outside, Rondo. Here's Connaughton. Good, and it's Rondo
Come on,
who picks
man.
up the assist. Rondo,
Post up
he's got
squad.
3 assists now in this one. Here's Holmgren.
He forced me to do
Now
team
Giddey,
takeover. I'll turn
covered
it
by
off.
Connaughton. Here's Holmgren. Shoots over Lopez. And it's Holmgren missing.
That's a difficult shot, and if he could do it again, I think he definitely would pass it off there.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Here's Lopez. Right wing. 3 on the clock. And here's Connaughton for 3. That shot off. And the Thunder going the other way now. Right side, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Rondo. And Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Timeout.
Oklahoma City calls timeout.
Amazing how
That's what I like. Push it. Push it.
Milwaukee timeout.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Inside. Knocks it loose. To the middle. Here's Jay. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 23.
absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Baisley down low with Holmgren. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. On the wing, Connaughton. Giddey defends. Here's Jay. Banked it in off the glass.
Come on, man.
And the Bucks lead by 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in. Scoring so far for the Bucks.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. It's good. And he drew contact on the 3-point play opportunity. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Back to Rondo. To the left wing. Here's Jay. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
NBA, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Here's Jay. Williams defending. And that one's good. Jay.
He's been red hot. It's like one of those days when it seems like he can't miss.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
Connaughton outside. The Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Giddey. Now Williams. 3-pointer. The shot comes out.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Jay. Giddey defends. Here's Jay.
Come on.
Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 31.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
To the inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Jay. The 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Williams passes to Giddey. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Williams.
I'm there.
The Thunder with another miss.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Jay.
There.
Nails the baby hook. And now it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And it's Giddey missing. Here's Jay. And the 3 off target. Got a hand on it. And so it's Milwaukee with the W.
Oh, man, put some respect on that.
Effort on the road. They were ready.
Thank you one and all for joining us for tonight's game and rooting for your team. Please exit the building carefully and have a safe trip home.
Good game, MP.
What do you mean like that? Hey, yo.
All right, let's do this. Who's first? John, you want to start?
Nice game tonight. What was the key to your success out there?
My man John always got the good questions, man. I can always depend on you, brother. Yeah, I mean, this team trusts each other, you know, to be in the right spot at the right time and to make the right decisions as well. You know, when that happens, it brings the best out of everybody on that floor.
Always a team player. Thanks, MP.
Not a problem.
What happens if an effort like tonight isn't enough?
Interesting.
Come on, man. I don't deal in hypotheticals.
Was tonight's effort enough to win a playoff
That's
series,
a hypothetical, man.
well, is it?
I mean, do you need me to read the definition of hypothetical?
Okay.
I mean, because if you do, just let me know. I'm here for you, man. All right. That's it for today. Until the next time, y'all.
I'm just putting out buckets. Do my own thing. Give me that roadie. I deserve that roadie. Hey, give me another one, bro. Another game. Just teammate agreement. Nah, that's exit. Lamau. Let's play again. I need to win that. What? Oh, attributes. Yes, sir. So I need to work on. So what can we work on right now? You can work with the 55s now. Okay. Do we work on next? Progress. He got that. What needs to be done? It says scheme 1. And it gives me the sauce. Do I need to leave and then join again to see? I got my attributes ready. For 11 and 0.
Tomorrow's itinerary. I was just about to when I get back. What? Jen's saying she's having second thoughts. If the talking points don't line up without the two players.
Exactly. 3 point scoring? What? Okay. Could do the glizzy maybe in another day, but I think let's see. Go exit, then we can join again, right? Next game, right? I can do it like that. I just keep forgetting I can do it like that. Let's go.
Feeling you, MP. There he is.
Teammate grade B or higher. Okay. Can obviously do that. That's proven. Against the Spurs, okay. game. Boom, boom.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And with the season started up, these teams, Clark, certainly looking to hit the ground running this year.
Kevin, first impressions are important. A strong performance now in the early going can really alleviate some of the stress and bumps down the line and help your team build some positive momentum.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Perkins.
Let's go.
On offense here, the Bucks. Deflects the pass. Now here's Richardson. There's the pass to Johnson. He feeds it to Jones. Passes it to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pirtle kicks to Vassell. Shoots over Connaughton. No good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio.
Dude, it's always a bad shot selection. This is bullshit.
Split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are, or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
7-foot shot. Pirtle's shot is off.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Vassell. Johnson with
challenge.
It. To the paint. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Johnson.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Jay. Richardson cover. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, that shot right there, Richardson's three-point shooting is what's helped him stay in the league as a second-round pick.
To the inside, Pirtle with the steal. In the corner, it's Richardson. The 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Jay, good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Jay's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Change it up.
Once again, everybody, for your Spurs.
Yes, sir.
San Antonio trailing here. We've got Johnson. Evan Vassell out there with Jones. Then it's Collins. And it's Sohan in at the 3 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Collins, a screen on Antetokounmpo. That evens the score.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. Total team mindset.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. And former Spur Robert Ory worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Jones, the pass to Collins. Takes a step back. Vassell kicks to Jones. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's Sohan missing. Bucks leading by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Count that one. And 12 points for Jay.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Come on, finish.
Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Johnson outside. Shoots over Portis. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the basket by Jay.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. San Antonio calls timeout.
They don't get it. I'm just in there. I'm in the zone. I'm in the flow state. No one can stop me.
Look who's coming out of the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for yours.
He's checked in for the Bucks. Rondo comes in for George Hill.
Let's give a big hand to your sensational Spurs dance team.
Let's keep going.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
16-point explosion.
Now, here's Vassell. He's covered by Rondo. Richardson outside. Shot clock at 5. Off target with the open look.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Johnson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Milwaukee.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I like Pirtle's ability to quickly move to the hoop after the screen. Again, speaks to his mobility.
Jay, the pass to Portis. Johnson over to help. Pass to Jay. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Jay's got to get the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee. Vassell finds Johnson.
God damn. That was a break.
And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Richardson outside. Pirtle with a screen on run. Vassell, the pass to Pirtle. Spurs working the ball around now. Richardson outside. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Good. This is where it's at for me, man.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Just bullying them in the paint. I mean, getting to the rim at each.
And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performers from both teams. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back.
Put me in. I'm dropping 50. I'm dropping 50.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. The 4 and 5. Giannis and Portis. Rajon Rondo is out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Jay in at the 3. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Famers.
Rondo passes to Portis. Hurdle with the block.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Perkins, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Jones looking for an opening. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs
at me.
retain possession here.
Act like a winner, and this is over.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Richardson. He takes the 12-footer and hits. Richardson's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Spurs. Here's Portis. Here's Connaughton. Oh,
you're done.
San Antonio timeout.
Crazy.
Now introducing the incomparable Spurs Breakers right here at Vegas. Let's go, everyone! Give it up for your Spurs Breakers!
And San Antonio has possession. It's a 14-point game. Here's Primo, defended by Portis. The shot by Primo, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually size and
Zach Collins. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee.
It's their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis, and it's Joe Ingles in for Pat Connaughton. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Inside. Kicks it out to Jones. 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Jay, the pass to Rondo. Here's Jay. Chalk up 2 there. Jay's got 24.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Back to Collins. Outside, Jones. In the corner, it's McDermott. San Antonio again missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And the basket by Jay.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the third. Misses from close range. Outside, Jones. Takes it inside, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's McDermott. And foul on the shot.
Take me out. Fair enough.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it good.
Finishing badges go crazy. Yes, sir. Easy, I've been putting in the work. It's worth it. They're just on my dick. They're on my dick. See? You see? You see? Let's do my post spin, because my post spin deadly out there, bro. Alright, so I think talk about in the scrum. Okay. Let's talk about it in the scrum first.
Hey, man, I don't got a lot of time, just so you know.
Okay, so I'll get right to it. How much would you say you contributed to this win?
I mean, I think I played my role well. You know, coach trusted me to get us organized out there, and I take that responsibility very serious. You know, I'm always in my guys' ears calling out plays, letting them see what I see, so it's big.
I mean, how big would you say?
Well, man, I can't put a number on it, but everyone's job is important on this team. Regardless of how many points you score or how many minutes you play, everyone's job is important.
Hey, MP. So what was your favorite part of tonight's win?
Interesting, you know?
You know, John, with every win, you know, it brings us one step closer to bringing this amazing city a championship, you know? So from that perspective, my favorite part was when the clock struck 0, and we knew we had it in the bag at that point, you know?
Yeah, I see what you're doing, man. Taking nothing for granted.
Never.
Good stuff, MP.
Never, never, never. Oh, this.
All the pictures. Scary. Every year you're sure that's not.
Surprise, surprise, our old friend MP is back in the news again. This time, well, because of a report from our friend Nate White of the Daily Horn that states, people familiar with high-ranking voices in the front office are hearing that they're disappointed with the lack of leadership MP has shown thus far in his career. Something that was supposed to be his calling card coming out of college. So what do you guys think? Has MP been a bad leader at the NBA level?
Guess who's been saying this since day one? Me, yours truly. Anyone who has a bad athlete claims they're a great leader. It's the oldest trick in the book. And I'm not one bit surprised that his so-called leadership abilities disappeared soon as he stepped up his level of competition. It's hard to lead when you can't stay on the floor.
Perk, have you even watched him play this year?
I've seen enough.
Okay, what's his true shooting percentage?
I have to look it up.
How many paint touches does he have a game? How many pull-up threes is he taking? What's his off-ball defense been like?
JJ, do you really want me to answer those questions? Or are you having a meltdown?
A little bit of both.
Do I need to call a doctor?
No, you don't need to call the doctor. My point is, I don't know how anyone who's watched MP play this year could question his leadership abilities. Not only has he earned a right to start, he's playing winning basketball. He's been great in the community. He's done everything this organization has asked of him, and then some. That's not leadership.
That's my boy.
Great in the community, winning basketball leadership. I'm sorry, but skateboarding with a bunch of children isn't what I call getting involved in the community. And it sure in the heck isn't leadership. What he's doing on the what is he doing on the skateboard anyway?
Hey, he's not bad.
Is he going to break his neck?
Listen, I just think it's ridiculous to question a rookie's leadership a few months into his career.
He's a young player.
Yeah, and I was actually talking about this with Joakim Noah on my podcast.
He knows Joakim Noah.
And he said that nobody MP's age should be asked to be their team's leader. It takes time to earn that role at this level. By that measure, MP's way ahead of the curve.
As someone, JJ, who won a championship,
oh, here we go.
I could tell you what you're saying right now is a bunch of nonsense.
What do championships have to do with it? Patrick Ewing doesn't have a championship. Steve Nash doesn't have a championship. Do you know more about basketball than them because you got the 6th most minutes on the 2008 Celtics?
Wow.
Shots fired.
Whoa. There's no need for the insults, JJ.
The more I think about it, the more your anti-MP stance makes zero sense to me. If anything, you should relate to him. You didn't have the greatest physical gifts either, but you were consistent, you worked harder than anybody, and you maximized your skill set. People wanted you on their team because you were a great teammate and you had a winning mentality. How is that different than MP?
Well, first of all, JJ, I appreciate the compliments. But if the Celtics passed on Shep Owens to draft me, I think they were crazy too. He's that dude. Carry on.
Okay. Okay. Like, okay. Alright, man, so I think I'm gonna stop it there. As you see, they said I'm not a fucking good leader. This is some bullshit. But you know, I've been enjoying these type of videos once in a while. So yeah, man, see you on the next episode, and let's see where this MyCareer shit takes us.